What if I told you that you don't actually want your real estate videos to go viral? And actually that the more views that you get, the higher chances that you won't get any leads from them. And I know that kind of sounds crazy, but I can say this confidently because for the past 2 years, I've been helping agents just create simple content literally just from their phone. And there's no high end production teams, there's no crazy drone shots, no expensive equipment, literally just your phone and just editing on the phone as well. So don't get me wrong, that going viral isn't inherently bad. But more often than not, a viral video, whenever I see one, it attracts random scrollers, or even worse, just other agents, people who are never going to buy from you, never going to work with you, who will not actually make you money. So in this video, I'm going to break down why the viral real estate videos that you probably see every single day don't actually get you anywhere. And they actually almost hurt your business more. And why that kind of content actually does not bring qualified buyers and sellers to your inbox. But I want to show you what kind will. Because I've helped agents close over $450 million worth of real estate. And that's just using simple content. And I can tell you right now, not a single dollar came from a viral video. So most agents think that you need the most expensive camera gear and that actually equals, let's just, what is that, like a view, like a view chart, like lots of views. Now I get why you see that. I used to be in love with camera gear as well, and everything like that, high production. After like years of making this kind of content, that view just got like shattered. But I get why you see it, because like obviously if you're like scrolling on Instagram Reels and you see one has like, 500,000 views, and you're scrolling and you see this content that's shot with, crazy editing, again, like not like crazy quality, but good quality, like cool little floor plan transitions, and you see a video like this and you're like, yeah, she probably got some views, some leads from this. And is there a chance she did? Sure. But when I was making those videos, agents, I would ask them like, hey, like what kind of views, what kind of leads are you getting from these videos? And they actually said, I mean, like, they had some obviously friends like this, like they got people doing emojis saying, okay, hyping your girls up. Like, I see you about to be on Selling Sunset. All of this, you see it, but that's what you get. You get some attention. The videographer tries to tell you that, hey, it's building your brand, because obviously brand is over everything. Brand is what you need, but what kind of brand is that? Is that going to be like views, or do you want to look down at it and be like, yeah, I just got a lead and I just got 50K GCI just from this video? Or do you want some views? I mean, it's up to you. Because I made videos like this. I've seen these. I've made videos that got 1, 2, 3 million views for agents that looked like this, but they still didn't get the actual traction, like business for the realtor. Because this might get traction to someone's page, but that's just top of funnel content. That's just to get views, eyeballs, and followers. Now you actually have to create content that educates, that will actually show that you are the person that they need to hire as their realtor. It's a whole separate thing. No videographer knows how to do that for an agent. So these kind of videos do not bring out the emotion of, I want to work with this agent. It's not. And it's the unfortunate truth that they are spending thousands of dollars. I would charge a bare minimum, that's not right. A couple too many zeros there. I would charge $1,000 just for a video. So this is my guy Brad, actually. No, Brad. He's a very talented videographer. So he probably did, again, charge at bare minimum $1,000 for this shoot. But all the agents neglected the type of content that actually gets them clients. And here's what I discovered is connection over virality. This is one of my guys, Aris. And when he connects with his audience, he doesn't need to get a ton of views. He's obviously had videos that have performed, but he only needs to average 1,500 to 5,000 views per video, whether it's a home tour, talking about his area, or even an article. All of this is the connection content. Connection over virality is the most important thing. Like, it's not bad to post these larger scale videos,
But like Garrison right here, I'll show you a video that he got. One of my guys, he literally saw a client. Like he doesn't even do create. He honestly does better on TikTok. He gets a ton of buyers from TikTok. But there's a video here that he has, and I'll show it to you. It's what's called a bottom of funnel video, where is actual, again, it's connection, but also showing proof and a dream result. I believe it's this video right here. All he did was made this prompt reel, 3 to 7 seconds. He made his own prompt after everything he learned. And he was literally watching my YouTube content, and he's been making videos now. He got this buyer to reach out and literally say, hey, this is exactly what I need right now. Can you help me out? This wasn't a spam comment. This is someone he's actually working with now. Because he called out what his clients want using text on the screen. Simple iPhone shots. I'd rather have a video like, again, these get a few thousand views with local good people who have intention instead of a video with 100,000 views with everyone from India. So what does this content look like? I'm going to show you one of my guys, Daniel, who just put out his first video. It's not a crazy video, but he actually got conversations started in his Instagram DMs literally just after posting this right here. He added a simple text hook right here about Vegas homeowners overpaying, and it was simple. He added, maybe not captions on this one, usually he does, but he literally used just a AI prompt, got a script, obviously kind of tweaked it to his own words when he filmed it, added a caption, and then boom, right there. He already started from 900 views. I think he told me he started 4 conversations just from this. Again, it doesn't need to be the most glorious thing, but you can get 900 views of the right people, and that's 10 times better than 10,000 views of people who have no interest. And this is a great video that does educate, because you're going to have 3 types of content. You're going to have the stuff that gets you discovered, and then you're going to educate, and then you're going to convert. And that conversion content was the one we saw from Garrison. This is a great, what I call middle of funnel video that's going to educate. And he's going to have some videos that are talking more about his location that are going to get views, maybe more views than average. But, get the eyeballs in, bring followers in, start conversations. But that's why you need, multiple types of this kind of content. And Daniel right there, you got a script right there from one of our GPTs, one of our prompts. Obviously, I have my own GPTs I've made here. But we have in my academy right now a bio builder, a DM replier, a reel maker, hooks and frameworks, call to action stories. He was just using one of our actual prompts that we have in my real estate content academy. And so if you are, trying to be an agent, scaling with just simple content, simple systems, my real estate content academy is exactly what that's made for. I actually give you plug and play templates, things like these GPTs right here, to where you can be like Daniel and make this video in literally less than 5 minutes. And he has a partner, Laurel, who is actually like really stuck with content, but we're just like, hey, do it now, right after our call that we had, a one-on-one call. She posted it on Trial Reels. I'll show it to you right here. I won't expose the video, but right here, she made this simple video. She just got it out, 5 minutes. And it's one thing that kills more Vegas deals than a high interest rate. And that's exactly what she did right here. She used the script, captions, cut it up, chopped it up fast. And with, a proper formula for the script is exactly how these videos will actually get local views. And if that's what you're looking for, you want to create content fast, less than 5 minutes, then you can book a call with my co-founder right there at the top of the description. We'll see if the academy might be a right fit for you. But I want to show you this. We had an agent, Renata, from North Carolina. Again, most of my clients I follow on Instagram, so you can look them up if you really want to see. But she averages around, I'd say, 200 to 400 views. And it's nothing crazy, but the reason why she can average 200 to 400 views is because each piece of content targets, an ICP. An ICP is your ideal client. What we have in the academy is we have a whole sheet that we make that basically you can plug into a GPT, a prompt, anything, and it basically will know everything about who you're trying to attract, their fears, desires, how they work, what they do for free time, what their relationship is like. And so when everything targets an ICP, you do not have to get 200,000 views to get clients. All you need is the right, again, 200 to 400 views. And I think it was in 90 days, she signed, I think it was 90 days. I think it was 3 deals and they all closed. So 3 deals in 90 days, but from targeting an ICP. But that doesn't mean you always have to sacrifice it. Sometimes if you're in a smaller area, that's what like one of the sacrifices is to get clients, is to not get a ton of views. But we have one of my guys, Aris. He's on Instagram. I can show you it too. He averages now. Actually, no, I think I just showed you. He averages probably like 2,000 to like 7,000 views per video. But he has ones with literally 1.1, 2 million views. And he's booking $1 to $3 million buyer consultations literally every single week. Because I need to set expectations. Because when you're going into this and you want like a ton of views, you can get them. Like there's an up and a downside. Like he got a ton of followers from 600,000 views, 400,000. He had one just right down here. I don't know why it's not pinned. He has one with like, let me see if I can find it. Right there, 2.8 million views. But it's because he's keeping it real estate related. This is a very heavy top of funnel video. Top of funnel means you're going to be discovered. You're not going to get the highest quality lead, but you're going to get leads that you're going to be able to now nurture with the rest of your content through your tours and through your value videos. That's the number one thing I've seen. Again, a lot of you guys see these videos, text on the screen, value in the caption. These work. There's a lot of, agents and real estate coaches right now saying these videos are not going to work. Now, maybe this exact style may not work forever, but you can innovate, you can steal. If you look at the entire content platform overall on Instagram, these short 3 to 7 second videos are going to last for an extremely long time. Now, again, they don't build the best amount of trust compared to, speaking on tour, during a home tour or a value video like we did with Daniel and Laurel, but they're going to get views. You have no idea. I've been on consultation calls, guys, with people who tell me they have a big audience and they're not converting from it. And I can tell that their views are fake. Their followers are fake. They don't even know, but they're working with like a foreign content guy who's secretly buying views and followers that do seem legit, and comments and shares and saves, but it's not real. And if that's you, I'd advise you take a look, like listen to your instincts. If you're not getting conversions from your content and you're succeeding extremely well, then you need to take a double look at that. And you don't even need expensive camera equipment. Like literally everything Aris shoots is with his phone. I don't think he maybe owns a camera. He doesn't use it at all. Even Megan, she just booked like 2 consultations, like 2 new buyers, just like this past month from her content. And she's freaking killing it. And she's been doing amazing. She doesn't need a ton of views. She has videos that did a large amount of views. Actually, these were templates that I gave her in my academy. So obviously they did well and boosted her account. But she's closing all these with videos that only get 1,000 to 5,000 views. And it doesn't need to be crazy. You can talk in your content. You can show homes, but also showing your location. This is what the academy looks like right now, and kind of like modules and everything that looks in it, to give you a little view. And I think it's in the wins right here. Daniel posted right here. He just got a DM last night from somebody who was looking at some single story homes with a casita, likely looking in the $1 million price range. And that was just like that was a member since then. That was last week. Daniel's even told us on calls that he's made, he had conversations with people in real life that saw his Instagram stories, that were seeing people like showing these homes. And so he's showing this luxury. He's targeting this high-end clientele, business owner, entrepreneur. And his partner Laurel is now going after first-time buyers. And those are things that they're specifically targeting. If you have a specific niche or you're in a smaller area, you're even better because there's only so many people to talk to. When you're talking to too many people, it's actually harder to stand out. But when you're talking to a certain group of people, like helping CEOs buy strategically for, high ROI deals, like that's what psychologically triggers. Like we made this. This This is a what I call a psychologically backed Instagram bio. But again, the agents succeeding are not ones just going viral. They're ones who build connection, like right here, connection over just virality. And when you stop chasing views and you start chasing connection, like showing experiences that like, hey, you had a buyer accepted, those are the things that convert and will actually get you from going from, hey, chasing views to actually getting clients without even having to chase them. And here's what's happening right now. Like, obviously we have Zillow. So what are we going to deal with here? We're going to deal with high percentages, high splits, usually a rougher deal. So let's just say it's like a bad, convo, not people who really want to work with you. And then there's even ads where, yeah, maybe you can get leads if you're skilled in ads and you're paying someone a few $1,000s to run them. You can get, like, let's say, $5 leads. That was a terrible five. But you get all these. These are all the leads you have to go through. Every single one of these. Boom, 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 boom. They're old. They're bad. Only a tiny amount of them are even going to be qualified. And you're going to be spending way too much of your own time chasing all of these cheap leads down. On average, it takes about 6 months for someone to just learn content on their own. And that's rigorous studying and trials, learning how to edit, post, algorithms, all of that. But what we've seen is an agent in the academy in around 30 to 60 days starts averaging 300,000 local views. In 90 days, on average, depending on the client, they will close their first deal straight from Instagram in 90 days. And obviously their pipeline is growing, but that's just the first close. So you don't need to get viral and get millions of views. You can still get views, but you don't need to go viral. That's within, a few posts, posts averaging, a couple thousand views. But that's what gets people in your DMs, like talking to you is, again, your content. Do not miss stories. Stories is where you're probably going to get 50% of your business. Content is your attraction. Convert into DM conversations and book consultation calls. And that's with a strategy of top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel content as a real estate agent. And these are the people winning just with a couple hours of work per week.
So that's why viral real estate videos don't actually get you leads, and what kind of videos actually do. So I just gave you the whole framework. But if you want to see the complete system for how to actually get your first leads from content just within the next 30 days, I literally made a whole breakdown video that walks you through step by step the exact process that my agents use to turn simple iPhone content into warm leads, just sliding into your Instagram DMs. Also TikTok, a little bit of TikTok, but that video is linked in the description down below. It's completely free. It's going to be the top of the description. It'll show you exactly like everything, how to create the content, how to get people to reach out, and then how to turn the views and conversations that you're getting into actual consultation calls. Because what's it for if you can't actually get that consultation call or in-person meeting? So if you are ready to just stop chasing cold leads and you want to actually start making content work for you and your business, it'll be the first link right there in the description. And I'll see you there.